Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Oduyemi Victor by name. Thank you very much for coming to this channel. If today is your first time of seeing this channel, kindly click the subscription button and the notification bell so that you can be notified anytime I post new video. Anytime I post a new video, you'll be the first person to notify that I've posted new video. Kindly click the subscription button now and the notification bell. Thank you. Welcome to this channel once again. On this channel, what we'll be doing is I'll be teaching skills, the digital skills, both digital skills and offline skills that you can monetize. Those are what I'll be teaching on this channel. So that's what this channel is meaning about. I'll be teaching on digital skills, then I'll be teaching on normal skills that you can acquire, so then it will fetch you money, that you can make money for 2023 is a year whereby you must find something to do. You must find something doing that can fetch us little amount. So thank you once again. I'm Oluwadamilare by name. So welcome to this channel once again. Now, let's go to the class. What do I have for you today? We are starting a series. What did I say? We are starting a series, and the series is what? How you can customize vest for money. How you can take it as a business. How you can go into vest business. That you can start customizing vest on demand for people. And I can tell you, this is my work. You can see this is the name of my company here. My Chris Art Company. That's what I'm doing, and I know how much it fetched me. So under this channel, we are starting with that series, how you can customize vest. We have different ways of customizing vest or t-shirt. Anyhow, we have different way of branding clothes. Let me put it that way. But we'll be starting with the most quality one. I call it quality because I know it, though it's a kind of demanding, but it's the most quality. And if you can understand this where we are starting from, you can use it for every other aspect. You can use it for any other thing. So you can use it for nylon, use it for bag. So that's where we are starting from, and that is what screen printing. How you can screen print. Because I said earlier, we have different method of customizing, of branding clothes. But the first one we are dealing under for the first series here now is screen printing. So I will be introducing you to the equipment needed for screen printing. What are the materials you need to get? This class is mainly for introduction. I will introduce you to the materials you needed for screen printing. So before the next class, you can get them. They are not that costly. Are you getting me? They are not cost. So you can get them anytime. Then before the next class, you will start the practical. We will start the practical class. How you can use each of the materials, each of the items, how you can use them. So before the next class, so you can get it. So let me go straight to the class. The first thing you need for screen printing is your what? Is your screen. Can you see it? This is what we call screen. It is called mesh. Mesh is being spelled M-E-S-H. It is called mesh. So this is the very equipment you need for, and is the main equipment you need for your screen printing. You need it for your screen printing, and because that's your screen, that's what we refer to as screen. That's where you print from. Are you getting what I'm saying now? So the first material is what? Is your mesh. M-E-S-H. It is being spelled M-E-S-H. Our mesh, we have two types of mesh. We have open mesh and we have fine mesh. Are you getting what I'm saying now? So in our subsequent classes, I will be telling us what open mesh is used for, what you can use fine mesh for. You can get your mesh at any art where they are selling art materials. You can get your mesh there. We have the ready-made one that they've constructed like this, and we have the one that you will construct yourself. Don't worry, maybe in our next class I will teach us how you can construct your own mesh on yourself. How you can construct your own mesh. So after the mesh, another material I'll be introducing. So that's the first material. Aside from the first material, there is another thing we need, and the second thing is our emotion. I have it there. This, if you can see what is written on it, I don't know if you can see it, don't mind the camera. That's Emotion. In my area here we call it chemical, because for some of us that come from my area here, if you go to any art shop where they are selling art materials, you can tell them you want to buy chemical, but the name is Emotion. It is blue in color. I don't know if you can see it. It is blue in color. What is the function of this Emotion? We used to coat our mesh. This is a coated mesh already, so we used to coat our mesh before we shoot. That's the work of Emotion. We use it to coat our screen. Now this Emotion, where is it? This Emotion does not work on its own, because if you buy raw Emotion, it cannot work on its own. It will not work on its own. It needs something to mix. You mix it with something. This is called Dichromate. This is called Dichromate. You add your add your Dichromate to your Emotion, then you stir it together. That's when the Emotion will be active for you to shoot any artwork on your screen. But without the Dichromate, your Emotion will not be active. It will not do any of what you want it to do. So it is the ratio of Emotion to Dichromate. 1 tin cup of Emotion, use 2 tablespoons of Dichromate. I repeat, one milk tin now of Emotion, you use 2 tablespoons of what? Of Dichromate. That's the ratio of Emotion to Dichromate. Then you stir it together. You can now coat it on your mesh. Now next class I'll be teaching on how you coat your mesh and how you shoot your work on your screen, so that it will be available for printing. So after the Emotion or the chemical and the Dichromate, the next thing you need is your glass or transparent mirror. It's not necessary it should be big as this. A glass that can cover the face of your the area of your artwork. That's what you need. So the next material is glass. That's what you need. Will be able to cover your artwork. It's not necessary it should be as big as this. So you need your glass. That's the material. That's another equipment or materials you need for your screen printing. So after the glass, you need something like oil. Is it that normal engine oil? I have it there. Normal engine oil. You need your normal engine oil. Either you use your oil, kerosene, or vegetable oil. Oil, kerosene, or vegetable oil. Any of the 3 that you can find is what you can use. So what is the uses of this oil? There is one of the materials you need equipment you need, but I did not mention it. I should have mentioned it before this. With the oil is your artwork, what you are shooting on your screen. I forgot, I did not have the artwork here, but in our subsequent class you will be seeing the artwork before we shoot. So you need your artwork. The artwork is what you are transferring on your screen. Artwork is what you design on your laptop, then you print it on your paper. So that's your artwork. Let me say what you want to brand on your clothes, like your name. So you type it on your laptop, you print it on the paper, they print it on the paper for you. So that's your artwork. Then you rub the back of that artwork. It's not the face where they print, the back of that artwork with either kerosene, oil, or groundnut oil. So either one of the 3 that you can find, that's what you use. So you just rub it. So it will make the work be able to, it will prepare the work for transferring on the screen. So that's the work. But if you do not add any of the 3, the work will not be, you may not get the result you ought to get after shooting. So that's oil. Now after these things, what do you need? Of course you need your ink. You need your ink, because after you shoot, the next thing is for you to print. So before you print, you need your ink. What's the uses of this ink? Ink can come in different color that you want to use to brand your clothes. So this is the ink. We have different type of ink, but I only come with Plastisol ink here. It is also called Plasters. This is one of the water-based ink. So you need ink. Your ink, I come with black color here. You can see it is Plastisol ink. This is the black color. So you need your ink. We have different type of ink. In our subsequent class, we'll be talking on different other ink too, because we'll be using them in printing. We'll be using them for printing. So here, this is the ink. You need your ink. Now, after the ink, what is the next thing that we need? You see, as I'm sweating just to deliver this thing, please kindly just appreciate my effort by clicking the subscription button. Just click the subscription button and on the notification bell. Thank you. So after the Plastisol ink, you need your spoon. You can use a plastic spoon or a stainless spoon like this, because if you want to put your ink on your screen, you cannot use your hand to put your ink on your screen. So you can use your spoon to cut your ink and put it on your what? On your screen. So that's the usefulness what we are using spoon for in for under screen printing. That's what we are using spoon for. So after your spoon, this is something they call Squee. It is being spelled Squee. Squee. What do we use it for? We use it to print on our clothes. That is, after putting ink on the screen, use it to spread the ink to cover the area of your artwork so that it will reflect on your clothes. Do you get what I'm trying? Use it to spread. When we get to practical class, we understand it better, and we are to cut our mesh tool. This is a vital instrument. I think I got this for 1,000 naira. So all these materials are not that cost. You can get them before the next class. Thank you very much. Now, after that, you need your. This is the next thing you need. I have a small, but it can be bigger than this. This is called Teflon. It is called Teflon. Teflon. What is it used for? It's used for curing. After you print on your clothes, you just place it on your clothes to cure your clothes. Because if you are using any presser, anything that you can generate it for, either iron or presser. So iron is also one of the instruments we need, but I'm not with iron here. Either iron with presser. This is what you will place on it so that it will eat the cloth very well, the way you need it. So it is used for curing t-shirt in screen printing. So after that, what are the things you need again? You need your bleach. You need your bleach. This is bleach, either hypo or jig is what you use for bleach. After you worked on your, what's it called? After you might have worked on your screen, you know you cannot throw away the screen. You can still reuse it again. Like the screen I use for example here, I washed it and I use it again. You can wash it, so you just soak it with your bleach. So after it got soaked, you wash it away with detergent. So that's the uses of bleach. So you take away the emotion that you use to coat it, everything will wipe away. But do you know when you print finish, you will need to clean your ink from the surface of the screen. So the next material you need is your retarder. We use it to clean ink from the surface of a screen. It's retarder. And at times, if your ink is too thick, you add little retarder to it to mix it. That's the work of of retarder. Now there is another thing we need. This is it. Don't mind this hand dryer. It is hand dryer, but I've been using it for some times now. That's how it is, like this. So let me say, after coating my mesh, after I coat my mesh and I want to use the work quickly, or the work is urgent, instead of waiting for the mesh to dry on its own, I'll just plug this and use it to dry the mesh. That's the work of the hand dryer. So another thing you need is your scissors, hammer, nail. This is nail. I have nail inside there. I don't know if you can see it. This is nail. That's what you need. What do you need scissors for? You just use it to cut. Maybe you want to construct your mesh on your own. So after looking for the size of your mesh, after measuring out the size of the mesh you want to use scissors to cut it out. Then hammer is used to what? Hammer is used to nail your mesh to the wood. Can you see? Can you see like this? Because I did this myself. It is used to nail your mesh, your mesh to the wood. That's what we use hammer for. So you know what nail is being used for now. So those are, and the last one I almost forgot is your tape. You can use a clear tape or use this. So you use this to cover the area you did not need from your screen after shooting. So that's the last material. And I think to get all these materials I listed here, maybe around 2,500, 3,000, we get everything. You don't need to get it in much. You don't need to get it in much. You can get little quantity just to practicalize when we get to our practical class. So that's where we'll be ending this video today. So in the next video, I'll be dropping a video on how you can coat your mesh, how you can construct your mesh on your own, coat your mesh, then how you then we will shoot an artwork. So that will be what we'll do on the next video. Then subsequent video, maybe we'll start printing. If you enjoy this video and you get value from this video, please kindly press the subscription button and click the notification bell so that when I drop another video you will not miss. So please do that now. Thank you once again. I'm Oluwadam Nari by name. Bye bye. Catch you again.